Okay, we're back. Hello, Maeve. Oh, wow, you just jumped right freaking in here. Where did you even come from? Oh, I see. He set that at 12:06. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, hey, Maeve. Don't know if you're still here or not. We're back. The freaking power went out right when a FedEx truck pulled up. So, I'm thinking Mr. FedEx guy might have cut the power for a minute. Not really, but god darn it, that is so annoying. It's so very annoying, and I can't even remember what I was going on about either, which probably wasn't anything. Oh no, nothing to be worried about, but just very annoying because people were starting to come in and everything, and we were getting a flow happening, and then, god, yeah, is it really me? I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm a clone. Gosh. Um. Yeah. Anyway, we're back. Freaking FedEx man. I'm just gonna blame the FedEx guy. I mean, I know it's not FedEx's fault, but someone needs to be blamed. And that guy's getting it. Darn it. Who delivers packages on a Sunday? Oh, god darn it, that's so annoying. Well, anyway, thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate it. What the heck were we talking about? Reality TV? Um, what about reality TV? Oh well, reality TV's fake. And man, when did they start working every day? I thought they used to take Sunday off, but I also, I'm not in the package industry either, so what do I know? God darn it. Oh my gosh. He's driving by again. I just heard his truck pass by. Oh no. If the power goes out again, we know why. Okay. Well, shoot. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, give me a second. I got to tap back into that. Uh Dead air, Melvin. Not good. What? Oh, yeah, documentary. Okay. So, yeah, it's a drug documentary that shows a true life documentary, I guess you could call it, like 20, 30 years of drug use following these people. Some got clean, some didn't, unfortunately. It was very interesting. That was real. You know, not scripted, just hardcore, and it was somewhat disturbing because it was too real, which I sort of understand why some reality is scripted. Um it's because it can be too real. It's disturbing. And the thing is, though, I don't want to watch reality, man. I live in reality. I want to get away from reality, which is part of the reason why I can't stand modern movies. Which I know I sound like a broken record for whatever reason. I guess we just captured Krabby Melvin today. But yeah, I can't. For the most part, modern movies I don't like. It's too PC. Everyone's preaching something. I don't want that. I want to escape reality. That's why I prefer older films and just, well, yeah, older films and non-preachy stuff. I don't like that. I don't like PC. I don't like being preached at or talked down at, like, you need to be doing this because you're not married. Yeah, I don't. No, don't do that. Just tell me a good story. Give me a good story. I would prefer that. Just give me a good story. I don't need to know who's what, doing what with who, and why. Are you a decent actor? Like, I don't even care if you're a good actor at this point. Are you a decent actor? Then go ahead. Just act. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Um, I like a good mix of films. At one point, I would have easily said I enjoy action movies, but I can't say that anymore because it seems like all the action movies are just freaking kung fu. Good lord. I'm sorry. Superhero mess, and I am so over that. But I do like kung fu. I really like kung fu films. I like 90s and 80s action films. I love the comedies from the 50s and 60s, very intelligent, and some of the 70s, but the 50s and 60s, very intelligent comedy. Even the romantic comedies, very intelligent. The mysteries, I enjoy a good mystery film, mostly from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, 60s. So good. Um, you know, I'm I like supernatural films, some supernatural films. I don't really like all the crazy murderous killer thing unless it's a reason for it. So I'm very picky when it comes to slashers or horror films. For instance, Saw. The first Saw is really good. It's psychological, very good. Even though it was disturbing, at least it was some reason behind it. Some, not the best reasons, but I can see the reasoning. Part two, not as good as part one, but still pretty good, very interesting. And then after that, it just became a gore fest of creative kills, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Um, I have no idea if it was going to be a cartoon first, but that's interesting if it was, and they decided to switch it up. But yeah, the first two Saws I enjoy. After that, I can't stand them. Hardcore Henry. I got upset. I refused to watch that because when I was about 10 years old, I came up with the concept of a first person action movie. And darn it, they made it before I could. And I'm bitter about it. So I won't watch Hardcore Henry. So forget him. The Die Hards, let me be specific. Die Hard 1 through 3, I like as action films. Part 4, sometimes I like it, and that's where it ends. Lethal Weapon, oh, I love Lethal Weapon. Part 2 is my favorite for action. Yeah, so anyway, we're supposed to be talking paranormal mess, darn it. All right, so to swing it around, let me say something paranormal. What's a paranormal movie? Paranormal Activity. There we go. I don't care for it very much. Again, I like movies that have a story. Die Hard 3. No. That's Die Hard 1. Die Hard 1 is a Christmas movie. Part 3, it doesn't take place during Christmas, or I don't think it does. Pretty sure it doesn't. I mean, I just saw this thing. I know it doesn't. Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Willis. That's great. That's my favorite Die Hard. I think that's the best one. But Hans Gruber is the best villain overall because he didn't care. But Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie. They have Christmas music. It takes place during Christmas time, and ho 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 and Merry Christmas. Lights out. Um, yeah, Paranormal Activity. I don't know. I don't get it either. It doesn't really have a story to me. I mean, I'm sure it does, but it's just. I think what did it was the fact that the first one was basically a no budget film, and it was really well made for what it is, and it blew up, and it created, of course, this franchise, which give or take, I think they overdid it. Maybe part 2 was okay, and then they kept going and going and going. So, you have to know when to stop and say, all right, this is enough. I like things that have a definitive ending. I don't want ambiguous. I don't want something where it'll continue. I don't like that. And I wish studios would stop doing that mess. Stop trying to turn everything into a super blockbuster franchise. It doesn't need to be that. And movies that actually deserve a sequel because of how the characters are, the world, and all that, they don't do it. Such as The Nice Guys. Oh my gosh. That movie actually got me to like Ryan Gosling. At first, I always thought he was just some weirdo pretty boy, but that movie changed my view on him. And that movie deserves a sequel. It will never happen. But if you guys have not seen The Nice Guys, Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling, check it out. It's really, really good. If it has a backstory, I certainly don't know it. The only thing I know from it is, ooh, ooh, oh no, it's the urn. I'm sorry, I channeled my inner Paul Bearer. He's pretty. Well, like I said, I just only originally saw him as a pretty boy, but my opinion on him has changed. I actually think he's a good actor, and he has good comedic timing. 1 second, guys, got to move something out the way because it's about to fall. There we go. So we don't want a glass of water to tip over that somehow the cat pushed to the edge. Oh, welcome back, Maeve. Hello, hello, hello. So, earlier had a power outage, but we seem to be back in business. The FedEx guy sabotaged me, unfortunately, so I'm gonna hunt that guy down and give him a piece of my mind. Anyway, we're just hanging out, chatting. I'll probably pull some cards in a second. I'm sort of hoping some more people come back, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, which sucks because you get that flow going, you're feeling good, and then gone. So it just sucks. Curses. Oh, Doll has jumped ship. She's done. Like when the stream ends, she leaves. She's like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm gonna eat some whatever she eats. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so a couple of weeks back, Anima on Devil's Disciples, Anima had Kendra on. I can't think of her last name, and she said something interesting. How she wouldn't mind seeing more occult like movies, but based off of real things. And I've been thinking about that, and it's like, that would be good. Or actually, she would like to see occultists make movies. There we go. I think that would be good, but also bad at the same time, because I think sometimes people who are in the occult, they could take things too far and put in some type of subliminal messaging or something like that. It's like, next thing you know, you open a portal. It's like, haha, see, now you believe. So I was really thinking about that. I see where the thought process is, but it has to be the right person. It can't be someone who wants to see the world burn, as they say. And something else. It was a post that Nora made. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Very interesting post about it being a wise man's craft, which I actually disagree with to an extent, not fully, just to an extent, and I'm going to explain why, if I can find it anyway. Here it is. Okay. Oh, maybe this is, okay, so this is from a quote from Curtis, I guess. So this is the craft for the wise, and we've got a lot of stupid people trying to jump on the bandwagon. And I actually somewhat disagree with that. I do not think this is a craft for the wise. Hey, Benny, welcome, welcome, welcome. I do not think this is a craft for the wise. In fact, I think it is a craft for the ignorant, because you have to be completely ignorant to jump into something like this that could potentially ruin your life, or at the very least damage your sanity. And you enter in knowing nothing. You don't enter in. If you're wise, then you already know to avoid this mess, because it has long-term ramifications on your sanity, on your personal life. Every single person who is active in the paranormal or occult or whatever, usually they have some type of terrible backstory, or they've made some type of sacrifice. And the wise man is not going to enter in and sacrifice for concepts that they would probably already know. They don't need to experience this, whatever this is, the occult, the paranormal, because they already know it's there. It's like, I know it's here. Why do I need to experience it? Like, you go ahead. Like, they will find their soul searching and soul growth elsewhere. The ignorant man, however, yeah, they will pounce right in it, because they may not have that wisdom. And now you're experiencing a lifetime of growth, change, hardships, failures, wins, all that good stuff. So I would say the occult is for the ignorant who then become wise. It's very much the fool's journey, actually. I think that's a good way of putting it. If you're into the tarot, it is a journey of a fool living life and becoming wise within the occult, and then saying, I'm not going through that again. And when it comes to the part about stupid people, well, part of it could be a perception. Are they stupid, or are they actually taking part in something so they can build up some type of notoriety to perhaps take advantage of someone down the line? I mean, stupidity has its place, but I can't say stupid people are jumping on the bandwagon. If you notice something is going up, 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 you want to be a part of it, because it raises your stock. So anyway, I get what they're saying. I get where it's coming from, but I just slightly disagree with it. But I'm also seeing it from a different perspective as well. For instance, it's a lot of stuff I just won't do. And I'm skeptical about a lot of things. That doesn't mean I don't believe, and that doesn't mean I completely write it off, but it does mean that I don't need to experience certain stuff to, ask away, kitten. I don't need to experience certain things in order to gain wisdom from it. I can observe and gain wisdom. Like, that to me is what the wise man did. Like, no. Let him cross over first and electrocute himself. You learn what not to do by sitting back, and it's like, let's see. Yep, that did it. Ask away. Whatever questions you have, ask away. Mind you, I am not a guru or anything, so you may not like the answers, or I just may not have an answer. But yeah, ask away. Hit me with your bet shot. Fire away. Do 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 do. Oh gosh darn it! I just hit a button that I didn't mean to hit. Oh dear. Oh, close out, you son of a monkey's uncle. Close. From my point of view and perspective, they are all different. So Lucifer, of course, is the angel. And Satan and the devil, those are more so titles. Yes, they call Lucifer Satan, or they call him the devil. But from what I understand, Lucifer and Satan are two different entities. Satan, if we dive into it, is a title. Satan, the conqueror, or something like that. And it's a title. It's not an actual being. Just like devil is not an actual being. It's a title. So this is how I usually put it. There probably is a demonic entity that calls itself Satan, but it doesn't mean it's just one Satan. Anything can call it Satan. Call itself Satan, just like anything can be called, it can call itself a devil. So it depends. For me, Satan is a title, devil is a title, not actual beings. But that doesn't mean that there aren't beings that call themselves Satan or the devil. Because now, if we look at it from a Satanist point of view, we see, oh, hey, Rook. Oh, and Mystic. We see Satan as rebellion. I think that's a good way of putting it. We see it as being a rebel against, in this case, we'll say Christianity. So yeah, I don't think Lucifer is Satan. He might call himself that from time to time. I don't think he's the devil. Again, he might call himself that from time to time. But I feel that anything can call themselves Satan or the devil because they're titles. Okay, so welcome back, doll. Now going back to Paranormal Witch. Why do people think scrying is dangerous when it is part of the occult progress of being a magician? Well, that's one of those things that I can't really give you a definitive answer for, except that with anything dealing with paranormal, or I'll say divination of some sort, you're opening a portal. And when you're scrying, depending on the scrying mirror, because some of them actually have spirits in them, you are looking at things that you might not supposed to be looking at. You are seeing a glimpse of yourself, you're seeing images from something else, and you are opening a bit of a portal, and you could lose yourself in it. Like when your reality distorts itself. And it can be dangerous. A distorted reality can lead to a lot of issues. Okay, for instance, when I use my pendulum, I like using the pendulums, but when I use it, I'm basically inviting, if I'm not careful anyway, whatever's around to come in. I'm opening that portal because I'm trying to get information from beyond. And you could somewhat attribute that to scrying mirrors. You're opening a portal, even though you're looking within yourself, trying to connect to the higher self, as they say. You're still opening that portal. You're becoming vulnerable. I'm trying to think of a good way of putting it. You're opening yourself up. You open yourself up. Your defenses might be down, and anything can take that moment, and you have to be careful because, again, your reality is being distorted. And if there's something a little bit malevolent in that scrying mirror or around you, they might distort the images or the information that you receive, that you see, to benefit themselves or play a trick on you or something like that. But saying that, I think you need to be cautious with everything. I mean, it doesn't mean like be afraid, terrified, some demon's gonna get you, but it means be cautious and don't take everything at face value, and don't just jump in because someone says, oh, this is safe, but don't jump out because someone else says, like, oh, it's totally dangerous. Otherwise, we would make no progress anywhere. Okay, so sorry about that. I have to go back to the chat here because some people said some stuff, and I want to see what was said. And which one do all those child sacrificing pedos worship? Oh dear. That's a loaded question, kitten. God darn it. The first thing that comes to mind is Moloch. But to be fair, the sacrificing and the pedo thing, that's extreme. Like really extreme. Just like you have your extreme right, you have your extreme left, you have your extreme occultist. I don't think that happens. I mean, it happens, unfortunately. Like, let's be honest, it happens somewhere. But the first one that I think of is Moloch, but that's just because of the people that's around him, not necessarily the entity or the being itself. Because when it comes to sacrifice, because, you know, it's not a sacrifice unless it hurts you or you're giving up something that you care about. Oh, hello, Logan Hellspine. Welcome. You know, like if I were to, you know, take my phone here, if I were to say, I'm going to sacrifice this and just break it, like, what is that going to do? I mean, yes, I really need my phone. I really like it, but that's not a sacrifice. I mean, in the long run, I can replace it. It doesn't hurt me too much. I mean, short term, yes, and it's pretty stupid. But take, for instance, Sweet Pea, who is sleeping right now. That would be a sacrifice because I love my cat, even though she's a heifer. And it would pain me to have anything happen to her. You know, that would be a sacrifice, you know. So sacrifices hurt, and it has to be something that you love. It, you know, if you don't love it, it's not a sacrifice. You're just an idiot, and you're damaging something for no real reason, and it's not going to be appreciated. Yeah, exactly, kitten. I mean, but then saying that, a sacrifice doesn't necessarily have to mean killing something either. You know, we can sacrifice vices, for instance. You drink too much. Well, that's a vice. It makes you happy. It makes you feel good. Well, sacrifice it. Ultimately, it's no good for you in the long run. And it's something hard to let go, especially if you have that addiction. So that can be a sacrifice. You know, that's part of you. That alcohol, that drinking, smoking can be a sacrifice because you're beating this addiction that's calling to you. You want it, you love it, you need it, or else you go crazy. That could be a sacrifice, you know? So sacrifice isn't just murder or killing. It's more than just that. It's just sometimes we get very limited in our scope, you know, when we think of a sacrifice, but it's more to it. You know, like getting rid of vices can be a sacrifice, and those are hard to do because we like our vices. You know, people like their stuff. We like our trash, darn it, but we don't necessarily need it. And I think that would probably be a bigger sacrifice because you're helping yourself in the long run. And you're benefiting from it by getting rid of useless energy that's not helping you. It's destroying you. But I need to say thank you all for showing up on, well, now Sunday afternoon. Appreciate it. I really appreciate it, especially after the freaking FedEx man caused the power to go out. Gosh darn him, I will hunt him down and I will give him a piece of my mind. Oh, what are you doing? You're just stretching. Oh, yeah, give me a second. I will scroll back up and see what's going on. Let's see. What was? Where are you? Oh, wait. I thought I did the scrying mirror. Maybe I missed it. What? Oh, just re-ask the question, paranormal witch. Like I could have sworn I mentioned the scrying mirror. If that was it, unless you said something else, and I can't find it because I don't know, technology and me, we don't mix. Was it different that third of my friends are Satanists or work with Lucifer? Those murder. Oh, chances are the people. This is for kitten. Chances are the people who are doing the nasty things. Oh yeah, I did answer that, paranormal witch. Yeah, I could have sworn I answered that, unless I'm going crazy. Am I going crazy? I mean, I'm already half past crazy, a block from insane, so probably. Um, anyway, kitten, yeah, the people doing that, they're just using Lucifer's name or Satan's name and stuff like that. From what I understand, they don't know. They wouldn't accept that. I mean, it's stupid. What do they get from that? Oh, hello, faith, love, and life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, that's okay, paranormal witch. You'll just have to. Well, shoot, you might have to go back yourself because I can't remember what I said. Oh no. No, no sad faces here. We don't do sad, darn it. Oh, okay. Crazy it is. But yeah, I would say that the people who do that, they're just posers and they're trying to be edgy. I normally never use that word. And they're doing it in his name. Like, I don't think they are serious about it, because you're not gonna do that. You're just not. I mean, like, I don't care what you work with. You taking advantage of a kid or hurting or harming someone in the name of Satan or Lucifer or whatever, like, no. Like, use your common sense, man. Do you really think these beings want you to do that for them in their name? Like, I'd be so mad and embarrassed. And unfortunately, it's things like that that get out and spread around, and people get confused about. It's just Oh, you know what, paranormal witch? I am planning on doing a a yapping at midnight with Bonnie and possibly Anima. If not this week, it will be next week. I probably should talk to Anima, but anyway, Bonnie does scrying, and she can answer that for you. As a matter of fact, when it comes, I'll even show some of the pictures she took from scrying, where you can see that her face looks different, man. It was pretty trippy. So I think you'll get your answer. I'm not going to forget this though. Like, she will be the one to better answer it, in a great way too. She could go into detail about it. Is that cool, paranormal witch? Yeah, okay, no problem. So yeah, it should be a yapping at midnight, probably next week. And for those who weren't here on the 18th, I am trying to put together a ladies' night. So that's Niema's thing. She'll be taking over. I'll just be, I don't know, most likely eating in the background somewhere. And we have one person confirmed for ladies' night. I'm trying to get two more confirmations, and we'll go from there. Well, no, it's not more dangerous. It's not less dangerous. It's just you are still opening up a portal, I would say, and I think you should be cautious about what you're doing. I don't think you should just jump right in and try to do stupid mess, especially if you're freshly starting. Why are you picking numbers? I didn't say anything about numbers. What's happening here? What's going on here? Did someone jump to the future? What's going on? Like, I love doll. Just like, oh, okay, Melvin, it's time to pull cards now. So, and you do the number thing. Well, you know what, doll? I don't think I will do the number thing, and I don't think I will pull cards. Instead, I think what I will do is we'll just have some fun. Do not take this seriously. We are. I'll use Pendulum for a second, and one of you guys can ask it a question. So let's see who gets to ask the mighty copper pendulum a question. Let's see. All right, so I'm thinking of a movie, and if you guess it, you get to ask 3 questions to the pendulum, yes or no questions. Again, this is just for fun, so don't take this one too seriously. If I was pulling cards or something, then I'll be more serious. So, okay, let's see. Well, darn, Arby, you just come in and start hitting on someone right away, don't you? Good Lord. Hey, kitten, you got a nice profile picture. You're looking good, girl. You got Insta? Can I slide into your DMs? Can I get your number? Come on, baby. Jeez. Anyway, welcome. Now, what was the movie I had in mind? Oh, yes. Okay, so this movie it's actually a remake. It is an action movie. Yeah, it is an action movie. It came out in 1999. Yeah, it came out in 1999. It has two sequels, and funnily enough, it has a remake as well that was part of not the Karate Kid. The Karate Kid did not come out in 1999. Although I see where you could get that from. I get where you're going, doll. I won't get on you, but it's not the Karate Kid. What was I saying? Oh yes, it did have a sequel, or not a sequel. Sorry, it has 2 sequels, but it also had a remake in the when did that come out? Like 2016 or something? Anyway, it's part of this should help you guys. You should get it from this. The remake is part of the Marvel. Oh my gosh, the Universal Monster Cinematic Universe. The first movie came out in 1999, not The Matrix. Came out in 1999. A really hot British chick is in it. You guys don't know? Rachel Weisz, Brendan Fraser. That should give it away. Egypt, 1999. I mean, crickets. Texas Chain. Bro, get out of here. Texas Chain. Yes, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in Egypt. Egypt, Texas. Mystic got it. The Mummy. Godzilla. Oh, doll, fall off a cliff. Okay, so Mystic, you get to ask the copper pendulum 3 questions. So, before anything, would you like to do that? Or would you prefer me to pull 3 cards? Your choice. Yeah. Yes to what? I'm not doing both. Like, yes isn't gonna one or the other. There's a cliff up on Yosemite. Okay, Pendulum. All right. There's a cliff on Yosemite. doll, make sure you have a bungee cable, because I don't actually want you to harm yourself. I do quite like you at times. No, I'm just joking. I do like you, doll. You're always welcomed here. All right. You can ask 3 questions. Before anything, Mighty Pendulum, what would you like to be? Yes. And what would you like to be? No. Okay. And if there is someone communicating with us right now, oh, can we reset, please? If there is someone communicating with us right now, thank you for the communication, and we appreciate it. This is for Mystic, who is in chat and sending out his energy, I'm sure, and hopefully you'll be able to answer his questions. So here we go. Is Mystic and Rook doing the right thing with their change in business plans? And it is saying yes. That was an immediate yes at that. Okay, thank you very much. Again, we appreciate the answers, and you can reset, please. Let me better center that for you. Thank you. All right, 2 more to go. I have dead air. Type faster. Please. Should I stay in the current job or take a promotion? Okay, if Mystic should stay at the current position, please say yes. If he should take the promotion, say no. And we ask that you be honest and open. It's a very hard no. So it's saying take the promotion. Wow. This is a very strong take the promotion. I mean, as you guys can see, I am not moving. Okay, let's, to confirm, can you go to yes, please? Just to confirm. And as you can see, it's shifting. Okay, thank you. You can reset. And the final question, a good fun one. Does Mystic have too many tarot cards? Yes. I'm sorry, I don't mean to move, but it's saying yes, you have too many. Why don't you share with the chat how many you have, Mystic? Thank you for the communication. Really appreciate it. Thank you. And we will end that. Whoop, whoop. All right. Oh my gosh. That's insane. God. I mean, where do you even put all of them? That is crazy. Oh wow. Oh good lord. No, this is certainly not my gift. Thank you, but no, not my gift. That's for darn sure. Just, you know, I happen to like tools. I like the pendulum stuff, and to the point where I have a special project I'm doing involving a pendulum. I have not shared it with anyone. Well, 3 people know about it, and they will never share it. But yeah. And I have to sneeze. All right, caught it. All right, let's pull some cards, shall we? Let's see. Okay. I'm thinking of another movie. I'm thinking of another movie, and this one. Okay, so I said the answer to this one before. It is my favorite animated Disney movie. I know some of you were actually in chat when I said this. Whoever gets it, I will pull cards for. My favorite animated Disney movie is not The Lion King, so don't say that. And it is not Beauty and the Beast or Cinderella. It came out in the 90s. So who can get it? Whoever gets it, I'll pull cards for my favorite animated Disney movie. Well, you know, you use what makes sense for you, you know. Not Lilo and Stitch. That came out in the 2000s. Oh, Rook got it. Aladdin. Yes, that is my favorite animated Disney movie. Jungle Book, I don't think that came out in the 90s. Well, the live action did. But I don't think the original Jungle Book came out in the 90s. When did that come out? Yeah, 67. Okay, I thought so. That would be shocking if I was from 67. Who got that? Rook got that. Yeah, so Rook, you get some cards pulled for you. You can choose from, well, you can get Oracle, or you can have a tarot, whichever you want. If you want a tarot, you can get Rider White, Tarot Dreams, Thoth, or the Rackham. So you get to pick your poison. If you want an oracle, then I will pull from the Oracle of Emanation, or this thing. What you buying? What you selling? I don't know why Resident Evil 4 is in my head again. What you buying? Thank you. Come back anytime. Welcome, stranger. Oh, man. You guys want to know what I have? Oh, Tarot Dreams. Okay, you got it. That's the newest deck, actually. I quite like it. Chiro Marchetti. I'm saying his name wrong. I know I am. I'm butchering it. The Chiro part, not so much. All right, you have a good one, kitten. Enjoy laundry. What was I saying? Yeah, this is my newest deck, and I quite like it. It's really cool. The art is amazing. Okay, let's move you over here. And let's see. So this is for Rook. And yeah, Resident Evil is awesome. This is for Rook. I don't know why I'm pausing for a second. That's weird. Anyway, okay. Dramatic pause. We'll just say it's that. Knock that energy off. I picked that habit up from Bonnie, so blame her if you see me doing it. Like, she got me doing that mess. So this is for Rook. I think we will draw 3 cards for you. Wow, or maybe not. Just have them fall out on their own. Oh, you naughty thing, you. Gosh darn it. I don't know if I should add it or not because it fell out on its own, but I think it was from me having butterfingers. And by the way, Mystic, I still want to see this vulgar card. I willed that mess to come out, so I want to see it. This is for Rook. Oh, hello, Dice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is for Rook. What does he need to know? What does he need to see? Experience. What's going on with Rook? Woo! Yeah, I mean, you were very hesitant with it, so it must be some stuff. one more. That'll do. Actually, no, we're going to do it one more time, actually. I didn't like that one. And you know what? I think we're going to pull from the top, middle, and bottom rook. Oh, hello. Oh, how do I say your name? IH716. Where is that from? That has to be from something. All right. Oh, okay. Did I say top, middle, and bottom? Yeah, I think I said I want to do top, middle, and bottom. But I'm not going to do top, middle, and bottom. And I'm just going to pull 3 from the top. Oh, your birthday. Okay. Ooh, interesting. We are going to look at the bottom one, though. Rook, are you a drama queen? Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. Sorry for the glare, guys. I'm still... Oh, there we go. We have the 10 of Swords. And for whatever reason, with this one, it's like a drama queen to where you probably need to freak out less and realize things aren't as bad as they could be or as bad as you make them out to be. You might escalate stuff without really needing to. So as you can see, even though this guy, it appears like he has 10 swords piercing his back, they're actually not piercing anything. They're being absorbed to a degree. He's not being hurt. They're being blocked, and the light is protecting him. So I would say, okay, Paranormal Witch, I would say don't be a drama queen. Oh, that's fine. I hope I'm saying that right. You know, you need to like look and see like, oh, it's not as bad as it could be. You got a lot of swords here, so a lot of stuff happens in your mind only. You overthink or you put too much pressure on yourself, and it causes issues. So stop it, man. Just take a back seat, sit down, and relax. You know, don't be a drama queen. Okay, so from the top of the deck, we have, I love this one, the 6 of Swords. And this is different from traditional 6s in the sense of usually, you know, you have the boat and it's taking the people away and to a better place or whatever. For me, this is picking up the pieces and going, meaning that you are discovering. You may have been shattered, you may have been hurt, you might be on a path of rediscovering and picking up the pieces so you can go elsewhere in a good way, meaning that you are now ready to move on and try better things. You have all the pieces picked up. You have the game plan going, swords, air, the mind. You have it in your head. You just need to put it in motion and get going and get flowing, which takes us to the Ace of Wands. Wands being fire, passion, desire. And we can also see wands as not only a magic wand, but sometimes a crutch. And with magic comes creativity and being helped. Magic is supposed to help us. It's supposed to make the impossible possible, bringing what we desire into fruition, into our reality. And I want to say that you have picked up the pieces and you are now traveling to a creative place to manifest, to create, to bring something into your reality that has been missing, or better yet, maybe you're going to it, because this is movement. So you're not staying still. So I think you are moving forward. You're going in the direction you should be going. You just had to learn things along the way. You had to literally pick up the pieces and maybe even take a few lumps along the way, which is never fun, but it's to teach us a lesson. You're getting your magic wand, and I like to say that aces in particular are gifts from the universe. So I want to say that you are going to have opportunity, ample opportunity. God darn it. You are going to have ample opportunity to do something, to get your creative juices flowing and create and let it happen. You know, things are going to happen if you will it and if you continue to go for it and pick up the pieces along the way and learn and grow, all that good, happy, joy stuff. But you have to keep pushing forward and not be a drama queen if something doesn't go right, because something is definitely not going to go right. It happens. It's whatever, you know, no big deal. It's not the end of the world, is what you need to remember. Don't panic. Don't freak. Just be like, well, shoot, let's start that over. And finally, we have the 5 of Swords. Isn't this a cool looking 5 of Swords? Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Or at least I think it's awesome. Minus the glare here. But why do you have so many swords? Give me a second, looking over the card. Emerging. I want to say, Rook, that you need a bit more confidence within yourself and be prepared to emerge. I think you're on a path to where you're going to have to be confident, whether you want to or not. I don't think you need to actually be in the back. I mean, yes, get in the back seat when you start to freak and panic so you can calm down, but I don't necessarily think you need to be fully in the back seat. I think you need to learn to take charge, which I'm pretty sure you know how to take charge. I mean, you probably get Mystic in check like that. Like, Mystic, go get me a beer, darn it. You know, or whatever it is you drink, Mai Tai. I don't know. I don't drink, so shoot. Strawberry lemonade. There we go. But when your opportunity arises, you need to be in the driver's seat. You need to take hold of one of these mini swords. And don't cower like this guy here. Glare. Anyway, can you see that? Oh, I would have to change the focus, but don't cower like him. Don't be afraid. It's like face your fears. Because you're probably going to go through a trial. I think you're probably going to have a karmic test coming up. Unless you're already in it, which, well, happy to you. But face your fears. Draw your sword. Draw your weapon. Don't back down. Move forward in your endeavors. If you cower, you lose. If you don't take charge, you lose. So you're going to have to pull your weight and unsheath your sword and do your thing. Unleash the freaking fury, we'll say that. But yeah, so there we go. That's for you, Rook. And I'll show you the cards again real quick. So, beautiful 6 of Swords. I really like the 6 of Swords. I think it looks so cool. Minus the glare. Ace of Wands. and 5 of Swords. Oh, I'm happy it makes sense. Oh, cool. Right on. Good thing you guessed Aladdin. Oh, and of course, the 10. No more cowering, no more making something out of nothing. Darn it. No need for that. But yeah, Tarot Dreams, like, man, I really like this deck. It's just really, the art I think is beautiful, and they actually have 4 bonus cards in here. So the deck is 82 cards total, and they have palace cards, which it's supposed to be the energy where you reside in, what energy you're really pushing at the moment. I'll show you one of them if it comes up real quick. But I'm really liking this deck. I got this because of the recommendation Bonnie gave me. I wanted to find a second deck for Pearl. Pearl is one of my guides, and I needed something that, felt right. So this one is technically her deck, and the Thoth is her deck. And Bonnie was like, you know what? Look into the Tarot of Dreams. And sure enough, Pearl actually liked it. And if you guys want to see a little bit of what Pearl looks like, she looks similar to this. Not all the way that I know of, but similar. And the star happens to be one of the cards that I recognize her with, the star and the Empress. But where's the palace card? Darn it. Oh my gosh. Now because I want to find one, they're nowhere to be found. Are you coming over here, Sweet Pea? I see you in my peripherals. Or are you just going to jump down and leave? Nope, you're going to join us. She woke up to come over here to go to sleep. Here you go. Oh, I might pull some cards for someone who guessed something. I'm just trying to find this freaking palace card. What the heck? It's like, Melvin, why are you doing it the hard way? You know it's at the bottom. Just go to the bottom. Do you mind? Really? You coming over here and you start cleaning yourself? Oh my gosh, they're not even at the bottom. They're like right in the middle. Ah, finally, I found one. Here it is. This is Palace of Wands. So this is a palace card. Jeez Louise. So anyway, it's 4 of those sons of monkeys uncles in here. What are you doing, sweet? Still cleaning yourself. That's right. Clean yourself on stream for our good audience here. That's what they come for. Some hot cat cleaning action. Who doesn't like that, right? All right. So I think next I will pull Oracle. So for an Oracle, pick a number between, how many people is it? 6. Pick a number between 1 and 10. You can only choose one number. Whatever number you pick, that's it. And I will give you 30 seconds starting now. One number between 1 and 10. Whoever gets closest to the number in my mind gets the Oracle read. Oh, just 2 people are gonna try. I'll give you 20 more seconds just in case. Okay. Dice gets it. The number I had in my head was 10. That was the magic number. So, fun fact for you all. Chances are not a fun fact, but a hint. If I say pick a number, it's a good chance that number's always going to be an even number of some sort. So, use that information as you will. All right, so dice, pick a number between 1 and 33. Oh. And how about you guys give the stream a like for Sweet Pea? So this is for dice. Number 11. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Sucker! Wow, have I been on for an hour already? I haven't even... Wow. Oh, man. You guys, I have a craving for... Oh, thank you, Dice. I have a craving for Carl's Jr. I haven't had Carl's Jr. in a very long time. And I just have... You guys ever get those cravings? I don't even know what's on their menu anymore. I mean... Man. All right, let's give it one more mix. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Binna, the left eye, knowledge. So you got an emanation here from the Tree of Life. Again, I will always say it. I love the art in this deck. I don't like that glare so much, but I love the art in this deck. I'm trying to get rid of that glare. It is just freaking gorgeous. And it's so unique. And I would, if I can afford it, I would buy paintings of this. I think it's just gorgeous. Okay, so let's see what it says here. Oh, excuse me. I have not eaten today, so I'm starting to get quite hungry, and I want some Carl's Jr. So I will see how much it costs, and I might just treat myself, after the workout. Though I have been being more fit and active, calorie counting, lost a few pounds. I actually saw improvement with my strength. I'm using dumbbells that are now 5 more pounds heavier. So, well, I alternate, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Binna, left eye, knowledge. The third emanation. A flow of light that pours into the world. A candle whose flame may light another without diminishing its own. Binna seeks not only creation, but purpose. She is a flare of pure intent that blossoms from the heart of existence and out into the world. Her energy brings with it a desire for knowledge. She is the force that churns all potential from higher emanations into a form that can be received by our consciousness. Binna sits atop the pillar of severity, heading the feminine aspect of the diagram. Creating a perfect balance with Shakma at her side, together they represent a continuum of psychic understanding. While Binna represents the power of knowing, Shokma reveals the power of not knowing. One acts as a vessel as the other fills that vessel, giving it purpose. And she is found in learning, shared experience, and creation. Interesting. What sticks out to me the most is the power of knowledge, and the other one being the vessel. So the knowledge that you have acquired, Dice, are you putting it to use? Because evidently you are seeking, obtaining a lot of knowledge, and knowledge is power, as they say, but that power is useless if you're not actually putting it to use and practicing it. So it is now time to practice the knowledge that you have gained and see what happens. It may be beneficial, it might slap you in the face, but either way, you learn from it and you learn what not to do, and perhaps you'll even learn how to improve upon. So I believe that you will be gaining more knowledge, and it's time to practice what you have learned. I wouldn't try anything too crazy, however. I would start small, and I would do practical things. Oops. I would actually start with a little bit of sigil work and move on from there. Unless you want to, do rituals or something like that, well, then, come up with your own, make it your own. Or yeah, you can implement the knowledge of ritual that you've learned from others, but make it your own. Adapt it to you, your personality, and what you're trying to achieve, and not just mimic and copy. Because again, you have the knowledge, just put it into practice and unleash your power. So there you go. Oh, you're leaving? You just came to clean yourself and leave? Is that how you are? So if you guys have never heard or seen this, Sweet Pea has a curly tail, which she just left. She is what's called, oh my god, what are you called? An American, oh gosh, what is it? An American curl tail singling or something like that? Anyway, basically her tail is curly and it rests on her back and all of that stuff. Normally cats, they cannot rest their tail on their spine unassisted. She's able to do that naturally. So they're still considered a rare breed. So, and it's a genetic mutation that allows it to occur, and then someone one day saw that and said, oh hey, that's kind of cool, I want to breed that into an animal, and for whatever reason they started doing it, which is ridiculous to me, but it is what it is. So there we go. Doll, are you still here or did you pop out? Because if you're still here, I'll pull some cards for you, but if you left, then well, you get nothing. Just like the end of Willy Wonka. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Well, I should say Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, not Willy Wonka. Or, wait, no. Willy Wonka. Good lord. Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka. Johnny Depp is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Which is kind of funny. The movie that was closer to the book is god awful. That's a terrible movie. Oh, it's disturbing too. Whereas the one that doesn't follow the book as much as it should, it's the better film. And normally I'm all about source material, but it just, I don't know, man. Johnny Depp's version of Willy Wonka just, that didn't cut it. And it's hard to outdo the original. Gene Wilder was just so freaking likable without being creepy. Johnny Depp is creepy in that film, and just, we're gonna do this now, children. It's like, what the heck is wrong with you, man? You're weird. You're scaring me. No, looks like Daw left, so I'm probably going to bring this to a close because I'm really, really hungry, and I unfortunately am going to have to hunt for. I'm not really going to have to hunt, but I am going to try and find something to grub down on. Yeah, just weird. Okay, Dice, yeah, it was creepy. That was a weird movie. I don't know if there's anyone left, but if so, if you would like me to pull some cards real quick, go ahead and say I. Oh, Rook, I would if I could. I am so tempted to do it, but something tells me it's going to be pricey. Well, I'm not leaving yet, Dice. God darn it. I'm just seeing if there's anyone else who would like some cards pulled before I 100% sign off. But if you're gone, you're gone. So bye, Dice. Ooh, I got a message. Who is this from, I wonder? Oh, okay. It's from no one. All right, so yep, looks like we are done. So yeah, I get to find something to. Oh my gosh, Del Taco, jeez. Again, that's another one I haven't had in a good while, but they used to have this like cheddar cheese bacon thing at Del Taco that I don't like In-N-Out. I think they're so overrated. I can't do In-N-Out. I don't know why. I mean, I don't think they're bad. Don't get me wrong. I don't think their quality is bad or anything like that. I think they are good. I just think they're overrated. And it drives me up a wall. And hello, Jalen. Welcome. I was just about to head off, but since you popped on, we'll stay on a little bit longer. But yeah, In-N-Out, I can't. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't do that anymore, Rook. I think they got rid of their dollar menu, which is a shame because I am all about cheap eats at times. And you know, like I was looking through some stuff, and I saw that freaking McDonald's doesn't have their dollar menu anymore. Again, I don't really eat fast food a lot, so I don't, yeah. But so Jalen, you're an In-N-Out person. All right, got it. We're gonna ship you some In-N-Out. Gonna get you some double animal style or whatever it's called. Anyway, hopefully you are having a great Sunday, Jalen. Or is it Jalen or Jaylene? Now that I'm looking at this, it might be Jaylene. Jaylene. That sounds like a rap name or something. Like, yo, what's up? I'm Jaylene. I kind of like that. Jaylene. Gosh, I hope it's Jaylene and not Jalen now. Now I feel like a complete moron. Oh, and they probably left out. Like, what is this guy talking about? He's over here on a paranormal channel and he's talking about eating fast food. What's going on here? Well, you know. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're still here. Your secret name. Okay. All right. I will not inquire what the not so secret name is, but I do like that. Jaylene. That's such a. I like that. I don't even know why I like it. I like that name. Would you like some cards pulled before I call it afternoon, I guess we could say? Or are you good to go and we'll just yap for a bit about any and everything? Wow, these birds are really chirping. I don't know if you guys can hear them or not, but they are just having a grand old time outside. You know what has decent quality too? Well, they used to. Again, it's been a very long while since I've had them. Oh, hello, Anima. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, oh gosh, you made me lose my thought, Anima. Gosh darn it. Well, since you're here, let me know if you'd like some cards pulled or something like that. What was I going to say? Wendy's. There we go. Yes? Oh, okay. All right. So you get to choose from, you can't see it, but you get to choose from the Llewellyn, the Druid Craft, Rider White, or the Tarot of Dreams. You can, or you know what? We'll just give you the whole lot, the Thoth or the Rackham. So you can pick your Druid Craft. All right. Yeah, you would pick these hunks of cards. Like, these things are freaking huge, man. Like, look at these things. Oh, sorry for the glare. These things are big. These are manly cards. Lift some weights with them. Crack somebody upside the head. You'll knock them out. Oh. Alright, so this is for Nora. Knock that energy off. Get out. Alright, so what is your question, Nora? Whoa. Oh boy. It's gonna be something. These things are already popping. This is for Nora. This is for Anima Nora. Now, I want you to obey. Don't go out of control now. We know she's fairly powerful. Wow. These things just want to shoot off everywhere. Good lord, Nora. Okay. This is for Nora. Oh, okay. So are you going to keep the question a secret and just see what comes out? That's fine if you do. Oh my gosh. These are shooting all over the place. Alright, that's fine. Let's give it a couple more mixes. They are not cooperating. This is for Anima Nora. There we go. This is for Anima Nora. This is Anima Nora. Now we'll give it one more mix. Have to get warmed up or something. Alright, so I will pull 3 cards. I want to do top, middle, bottom, but I might not do that. I don't know. It's kind of tough. I want to do it, but then I don't want to do it. We'll just do all from the top. Oh, interesting. Okay. And at the bottom. Alrighty, let's do this. So, bottom of the deck, we have the... Get out the glare. That's what we have. We have the 8 of Wands. And this might be you being impatient and ready for things to happen yesterday. And I have to say, what are you doing to make it happen? You know, I think you are putting things into motion. They are rolling, but
you might be impatient, and you can't be impatient. Just wait. Wait a little bit. Let the process happen. It's going the way it's supposed to go. It's in motion. You put your intentions out there. You said whatever you needed to say, did whatever you needed to do. Now, set it and forget about it. Focus on other things while the magic is working. The build up, it's getting there. The doors are unlocking to open. But you already put something in motion. Let it be in motion. All right, so going to the top here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Get the glare out the way, Melvin. And Pentacles, of course, tend to be stubborn. They're earth element material sometimes, stubbornness, but also growth, even though it's slow growth, but it's still growth. And the Queen of Pentacles, oh yeah, it's the Druid Craft, Maeve, if you want to pick it up. The Queen of Pentacles is cherishing something, and is taking that moment to cherish. It's almost like a mother and her daughter or son, a mother and a baby, almost. Like, look at her look. It's like, oh, I love you. I'm cherishing you. It's almost like you need to cherish the moment, cherish the simpleness, the simplicity of everything. Cherish it as it grows. You have growth happening, and that growth is going to turn into things, but you need to cherish it right now while it's in its infant stage, because it's not going to be here forever. So tend to it, cherish it, grow it the correct way. Don't be impatient. Settle down and let it happen. You've already planted what you needed to plant. And interestingly enough, I believe once it sprouts, it's going to go, especially because this bunny is here. Yeah, it's out of focus, but it's a bunny rabbit here. And, rabbits move quickly. They are, and that's what's going to happen once everything starts to sprout, once it comes into fruition. However, I believe it also comes with the warning, because we go to the Six of Pentacles. God darn it, that's the second time I did that. Sorry. It goes to the Six of Pentacles. And as you can see, everyone has their hand out. Watch out for people who are pretending to care and be your friend up front, talk about you like a dog behind your back, because they're going to be the first ones with their hands out. I think you are going to have success, and people are going to try and mooch off of it. Saying that, though, don't be afraid to give back to those who helped you become a success. So I know that you've said before you've had success, you were on top and this and that. And, funnily enough, we talked about past lives. That was, in a weird way, a past life of yours now. Now you're in a new life, and now you're sprouting, and you have to give it time to grow. You have to give yourself time to grow, sprout, earn. And when that happens, and it definitely will happen, hands are going to be out. Everyone's going to want a piece of you. Have your protections up, it feels like. Don't be so giving. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say back off. Don't be so giving. That's coming out darker than I intended to, but that's what it feels like. Don't be so giving. I mean, look, this guy, I don't know why I thought he was up in a tree, but no, he's in the snow, and these people are still trying to get mess from him. It's like someone always wants something from you for nothing, and it's like, stop it. Stop taking advantage of me. No. Say no. Just say no. Help out those who are worthy to be helped out. That's who you help. People who are worthy of your time, worthy of being helped out, who helped you out. But don't feel like you're indebted to them. Don't feel like I have to do this because you want to, it feels like. And slap away the hands who've done nothing for you. And yeah, like I said, it feels like a warning to watch who you share details with, watch who you share information with, because they will backstab you and try to take what is rightfully yours, what you've earned. Finally, and this came up for Rook, we have the don't go in that window. Sorry, talking to the cat. Oh no, instead she's going to lay on my black clothes. Brilliant. We have the 10 of Swords. Tomorrow is another day. You've been backstabbed. You've been hurt. You're still hurting. You know, I think you have a lot of pain in you. And you probably think about that mess and you can't understand fully why. You know, how can you? So the thing is, though, you have to put it behind you. It's a letting go, because the sun's coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day. The pain that you are experiencing, that you have experienced, it's in the past. And you have to realize that it's in the past and start the process of letting go of it, not letting it affect you the way it's affecting you, and saying goodbye. Once you do that, that past you that's been in pain, this is going to sound kind of weird, but it becomes nourishment. It becomes nourishment for the planet, for the earth. And from that, new things sprout up, new things grow. And you start anew, which is what you're doing anyway. I mean, you technically, you are starting anew. But you have to let things go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Not that terrible Frozen movie song thing, but the actual let it go, let it go, let it go. That one, which they show a lot in the Campbell's soup commercials for Christmas. Let it go. Let go. Don't hold on to the past. Don't hold on to your pain. Don't hold on to your hurt. It's not going to do you any good. Tomorrow is another day. And walk into that new day with a bright smile, sunrise, all that good stuff. But there we go. So that's for you, Nora. I have no idea what your question was in your head. I don't know if this answered it, but you got something coming through here. Oftentimes I found that we don't necessarily get the answers to the questions that we actually want, but we get messages that we need to hear, whether we want to hear it or not. Oh, hello, Scarlett. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, you see, you guys, I was going to head off and try and find something to eat, but no, I guess I'll stay on a little bit longer. If anyone would like to buy me lunch, though, that would be awesome. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, no problem, Nora. What was I going to say? Scarlett, Ann says pull a card for you. Okay, so, you know what, Scarlett? We will pull an oracle for you. We'll go the oracle route. So, oh, where's my other oracle? Where is it? Where did I? Ah, here it is. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Yeah, we'll use the Oracle of Shadows and Light. So, this is another one Bonnie recommended to me, and my guide Daisy, she governs this one. This is her. So, this one's Daisy, this one's Raphael's. But, Scarlett, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 45. Between 1 and 45. Knock that energy off. This is for Scarlett Bales. This is for Scarlett
bells.
Woo! 15. Good number. Good Lord, Scarlet. Your cards are popping like freaking animas. Like, with the Druid Craft, I was barely able to shuffle that thing. And freaking animas over there doing some woo, making them pop and all that stuff. Now you're over here doing the woo, making them pop. God darn it. Alright, so this is for Scarlet Bells. Oh, shoot. This son of a monkey's uncle just shot out. You might have 2 cards here. I'm not entirely sure because this thing just shot out like a rocket. I'm thinking it could just be for my Butterfingers. Like, I'm going to actually try to recreate that. But I'm thinking it's my Butterfinger. Yeah, okay. It was from me. I just recreated it. Alright, so back in you go. Oh yeah, no problem. It's not like I had anything to do today, so it's fine. Like, I enjoy yapping with you fine folks, and honestly, it helps get the watch hours up, so that's pretty important. And you never know, someone new might find the stream and enjoy and stick around. Itchy nose. Hate that. But yeah, but thank you for popping in and hanging out for a bit. I appreciate it. I know you guys have things you can do. All right, let's give it one more mix. And number 15. Actually, I didn't like that mix. We're doing it one more time for number 15. For Scarlet Bells. This is the one. All right, let's see what we got. I'm curious now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, well, this is interesting. I don't know if this is... Alright, so you got the Winged Seer. Again, beautiful, beautiful art. Almost dropped it. So sorry for the reflection. You can see the computer screen and all of that. You can see my windows. Jesus Christ. But I love the art in this deck. It's just so Winged Seer, number 12. Oh gosh, don't you sneeze. Number 12. Alright, forgive my terrible reading skills in advance. You see clearly, clairvoyance. The Winged Seer is an oracle angel, a being who can see the weavings of energy and thus the way events are set to unfold if the current energies and paths are followed. She then sends you your messages clairvoyantly through your ability to see clearly, although your visions may seem anything but clear. As you grow to trust your own clear-seeing moments, you will have a brighter and brighter flashes of insight, and you will be able to see exactly what is going on within a situation in a flash. Okay, so this is the Seer speaking. As so many people hide the truth, even from themselves, it can be hard to receive a visit from me, but I will help you see when someone is camouflaging and half telling truths, and you will also have insight that seem to come from supernatural sources. It is as if you have changed sight. You can see further, higher, and more deeply within. You will experience flashes of the future and sudden understandings of the past, and you will be able to foretell likely outcomes. I am the Eye of Ra. So, recreating your... I am the Eye of Ra, recreating your future, and the Adrinka, the protective eye that watches over you while you sleep. And if you follow through on what you now clearly see, there will be illumination, victory, and wisdom. Trust that sacred sight. And finally, the message. Your clairvoyant ability is being enhanced by the winged seer. You may be able to tune in and remote view, almost be able to see behind doors and into rooms and receive images that let you know what someone is doing without you actually being there at the time. And all of these experiences will either empower or scare you. You have asked for more information, asked to discover what you need to know. Now that the information has come to you, you must be courageous and take action based on what you cannot logically explain. It is important now more than ever to be honest about what you can see, but most of all, to be honest with your own self. All right. So, very interesting. Basically, you are definitely getting messages. And not only are you getting messages, you need to act on those messages, no matter what they are and no matter how crazy they may seem. Trust your instincts, your intuition, and go with that because you're receiving what you need to see. Go with it. Do it. Do your thing. Don't back down and don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess. This is one of those times where it's like, okay, we're gonna jump in and see where it goes. Which is kind of odd for me to say that because I'm an overly cautious person, but here I am telling someone, jump right on in. Yeah, what you're seeing, you're supposed to see. What you're feeling, you're supposed to feel. What you hear, you're supposed to hear. So the winged seer. So I hope that, looks like it made sense for him reading what you said in chat. So yeah, there you go. Ooh, pose. Oh, the microphone's blocking the peace sign. This would have been a great thumbnail pose, but god darn it. I was channeling my inner Japanese little schoolgirl there. All right. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Tell your friends, come to Melvin for tarot or oracle reading. I'm a cheap whore. So, I'm just joking about the whore part, but I am cheap. Go in. Okay, so yeah, glad that made sense. And boy, I'm really happy. So many people showed up out of nowhere. That makes me happy. Puts a smile on my face. And it makes my day. Because not too long ago, I was probably yapping with just maybe one person or two people. Or maybe none at all. And it's awesome that... It's awesome that, folks show up, even if it's only for 5 minutes or so, just to say hello. I really appreciate it. Slutaholic. Well, again, I'm a whore, not a slut, all right? Get it right. One second, guys. Just checking something real quick. Want to make sure I have this correct. Oh dear Lord, I will not be getting Carl's Jr. They are very expensive now. What happened? I have been out of the loop. Oh, well, thank you, Rook. I appreciate you saying that. Wait, what the heck? Wait. Scarlet. Whoa, Scarlet. Wait a sec. Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm going to freaking cry. Oh my gosh. Did you seriously send some? Oh my gosh. Oh no, laugh at that. That's fine. But I got a message from PayPal, and did you send some? That's what I'm gonna cry about. I mean, oh my gosh, what? What? No, laugh at the whore stuff. That's totally fine. I am a whore, but oh my gosh, no. No, oh gosh, no. I wouldn't get mad at that. I mean, it's rare for me to get upset. Uh, no, you didn't have to pay for that. Like, no, when it's on stream or any. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I mean, you actually had me teary eyed. Like, wow. I don't like showing emotion. Give me 1 second. 1 second, guys. Oh my word. Oh, well, I kind of messed that up. There we go. 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that. Hold up, let me fix the screen real quick. There we go. Is this right? Yeah. No, you sent 15, but I like when I do readings, like charged readings, I just charge $10. Oh no, oh gosh, no. I would send that back in a heartbeat. I charge $10, and I don't expect anything. I don't expect anything. I don't want anything really, just $10. And this wasn't even a real reading. It was just a quick oracle pull. So no, I owe you a tarot pull as well. Like, you're gonna get your money's worth. But thank you so much. That is like really so generous of you. And it caught me by surprise. Like, I joke around a lot about stuff, but I thank you so much. Like, wow, it caught me by surprise. Give me 1 second. Oh my god, I will not cry. Darn it. No, you guys cannot see this. 1 second. All right, I'm good now. Okay, we're good. I'm good. Whew. I am good. No crying on stream, darn it. Get some bass back in my voice. How it is, y'all? Yeah. Seriously, thank you, Scarlett. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Composure regained. Let's get back to it. Um wow. Oh, okay. Anyway. Yeah, I owe you like a giant tarot reading. Like I said, you're gonna get your money's worth. All right, come on, Melvin. Get back to it. Let's let's look, I'm so nervous. I'm knocking everything over. Oh, I don't know if I ever showed you guys this, but this is the Necronomicon from one of my favorite movies, the Evil Dead series. Angie actually made this for me. How freaking awesome.
So yeah, that's how I'm going to get my composure back by showing off the Necronomicon. But I'll just put it here for now. All right. Oh, Ireland, if you're still here, would you like me to pull some cards for you real quick? I don't know if you're still here or not. You may have ninja vanished, which is okay if you have. Ninja vanish. Gosh, I miss the Ninja Turtles from the 80s and 90s. What happened? Oh, okay. Would you like some cards pulled? Yeah, Angie also made the Pendulum board that I use as well, which is not near me or else I would show it. Where is it actually? I need to find that. Huh. Oh, it's over there. Well, I'm not getting up. The wee. Oh, that is so UK-ish. How about that wee little one? Go ahead and get this one, yeah. Okay. So the Rider White. All right. Anything particular you want to know, or just pull the cards and see where they fall? And Maeve, since you're still here, would you like some cards pulled as well? All right. So this is for Ireland. All right. So after Ireland, I'll pull for you, Maeve. This is for Ireland. All right. Well, whatever comes out, comes out. Okay. This is for Ireland. This is for Ireland. Let's see. What does she need to know? All right, let's give it one more mix. And you know, I keep saying I want to pull from the top, middle, and bottom, but for some reason, every time I go to do it, I just stop. Oh, all right. Well, ask away. Ask away. Right when I was about to pull. So, yeah, it's a good thing I saw that in time. Boy. Upcoming challenge. Okay. What's going on with an upcoming challenge? Does she rise to the top like Randy Savage, or does she avoid it like Ric Flair? Oh, that's interesting. Let me try that one more time. I might actually have to split the deck, because the cards don't want to go back in with one another for some reason. Whoa! Card shot out by itself. I think this is where we stop. Actually, I'm gonna give it one more mix, because I think I shot that one out. Wow, this thing did not go back in, did it? No, it didn't. So it's for you. Okay, it's interesting.
Out of curiosity, are these for Ireland? Do I need to draw more? No, these are for her. Even the bottom one? Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. Do I need to draw more? Is this in regards to her challenge? You're saying yes, but okay. All right, thank you. All right. Interesting. So we have the what are you? 7 of Wands. Wands being passion, fire, desire. You know, you've heard me say this before. Also, you know, we could kind of see wands like a magic wand, creativity. And this is honestly, this is probably you rising to the challenge, taking it head on, planting seeds so they can grow later. Whatever challenge you're about to face, you're thinking about literally taking it head on. This is a don't run away. Start standing your ground, plant your seeds, plant your trees, and watch them grow. Handle the hard stuff now, and you will be rewarded later. It feels like with this guy. You know, plant the seeds, get your base going, build your foundation. Otherwise, no, it's no otherwise. It's what you need to do. You need to build a foundation, plant your seeds, and don't run away. Don't be pushed away. Don't be blown away. Face your challenge head on, no matter how hard it is or difficult it may seem. All right, so go to the 2 of Cups. Cups being water, emotion, where we're flowing, how we're getting there, etc., etc. And with the 2 of Cups, I like to say that it is an agreement or coming to terms. Now, if we were looking at this from a romantic sense, this is almost like an engagement, but we have to look at it as an engagement from the old world because, you know, when people got engaged to get married or married, it was kings and queens marrying off their daughters or sons or whatever to neighboring land. You know, it was political. It was a business decision. And with this, it's almost like coming to terms with the challenge. It's nothing against you. Oh my gosh, I can't get this glare right and my hand keeps drifting left. It's nothing against you. Nothing against you. It's like it's business. It's nothing personal, but you do have to agree with the way things are going. And this is why you need to face the challenge head on. Don't back down, stand your ground, say your terms and conditions and negotiate, and you will have a middle ground. Meaning that if you meet this challenge head on and you don't try to let it boss you around, then you come to a middle ground. You come to an agreement to where it's like, okay, this will work. So you have to learn to compromise. Be ready to give, be ready to take, and meet in that middle ground, because everything's not going to go your way. There are going to be some things that fall apart, but it's not the end of the world because you are going to gain as well. But you definitely should stand your ground. Do not be bullied. Do not be bossed around. Do not let someone push you around at all. That's where you really need to draw the line. Do not be submissive. Say your points loud and clear, whether they agree with them or not. You will be heard. You need to be heard. Next, we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is kind of cool. She's a bit different from the other queens because she's more relaxed, in my opinion, and she's more intelligent, I want to say, because she's a witch. She can do things the other witches, good lord, the other queens can't. She will go bibbity bobbity boo on someone, and she has passion because wands are passion. It's that fiery instinct that's in us, that burning desire. And there's a black cat. But anyway, she's a witch. So it's like embrace your witchhood roots. Embrace that mess, let it fly, let it zip, roll the dice, do your thing. Don't be afraid to use a little magic to have things go your way. I know that sounds weird, but what is magic? Well, magic from a very basic point of view is intent. And it's the intent of creating your reality and opening doors, opportunity, I want to say. Don't be afraid to do a little magic and make your intent known and be confident about it. After you do whatever you need to do, sit on your throne, relax. It's done. Have no fear, have no worry. Set it, forget about it. Kind of like what I told Nora. Especially if you're facing a challenge. Don't even look at it as a challenge. In a weird way, don't even say it's a challenge. It's just another day. It feels like, it's just another day. Mess is going to happen, though. I do have to tell you that. You're not going to win 100%. But if you look at it as just another day, you won't lose out either. Finally, sorry, upside down. The Three of Swords. So this is heartbreak, heartache. This one sucks sometimes because sometimes it symbolizes a breakup. And it's like things aren't going to go your way. However, in this case, I don't think it's symbolizing a breakup. I don't think it's symbolizing future events. I think it's symbolizing your hurt still, that you're not completely mended. Something is still hurting you and you haven't fully healed from it or come to terms with it, which is why which is why you definitely need to be the Queen of Wands. Setting your intention, setting your magic, and just sitting back and letting it happen, especially if it's for healing. I think before you take on this challenge, you need to make sure especially since it's swords, you need to make sure you are mentally prepared and ready, which you might not be because you might still be hurting from other stuff. You might still have things going through your head. So make sure you're ready. I mean, you could plant the seeds now. That's okay. But before you jump into the thick of it, with whatever this is, make sure you're ready. I've been cut. Oh, okay. All right. So, wow. Well, that would explain the heartache. That's tough. That's so funny because earlier today we were talking about sacrifice and how with a sacrifice, it doesn't necessarily mean like killing something to give it or it doesn't necessarily mean taking something's life. A sacrifice can be giving up a vice that you truly love. And in this case, it's smoking a cigarette. So we can almost see you as being the Queen of Wands here and sacrificing the smokes. Sacrificing it so you can gain power elsewhere. And in return, you're going to save money. You sacrifice this enjoyment to save money. You get something out of it. Well, you get two things out of it. Your health will improve as well. And if it's an emotional habit, then you can slowly get your emotions in check and learn and all that, because like I said, this is heartbreak. So something hasn't mended correctly, not yet. So yeah, let's sacrifice those cigarettes, and congrats on cutting down. I know it's not I know it's not easy. That stuff is hard, man, but you can do it. You got this. You definitely got this. And you'll be thanking and loving yourself later for it. Oh, and congrats, Mystic. 13 days. That's pretty freaking huge. So congrats to you as well. All right. Oh, my neighbors are playing god-awful music again. You guys can't hear it, but it... What the heck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Mystic and Rook. Oh my god. God darn it. No. Oh my god. You freaking guys. Oh wow. Uh Thank you guys so much. I just got a notification from freaking PayPal, and these guys they sent some money in. What the heck? You got, thank you so much, man. You didn't have to do that at all. Like seriously. Wait 1 second. Let me compose myself. Like I said, I don't like showing emotion. Darn it. Like that is so generous of you. Um. All right. So the pendulum. Um. This one. I'm assuming. It's several places you can get it from, but I'll link where I got this one from for you. So this one I got for a very specific reason, and it was, why did I get my composure's all thrown off? Why did I get this one? Um, I can't even remember. Oh, okay. So I was doing a yapping at midnight, and I like using pendulums, and I asked Curtis and Bonnie what they thought a good pendulum would be for me, and Curtis said metal. I think metal would be good, and I was doing my research and everything, and I know that metal is um metal is good for communication, um specifically copper. And at first I wasn't looking for copper, I was looking at iron. And yeah, put the link in. Go ahead, or I'll put it in. I'll put quite a few links in. Whoa. Here we go. Yeah, you guys, check out Two Pondering Pagans, Mystic and Rook. Um yeah, well, it depends on the metal. At first I was going to get iron, and I was doing my research, and I saw that iron is associated with Mars and Aries and all of that. And I remembered, like, well, copper is good for communication, especially with energies and spirits and all of that. So I decided to look into copper. And sure enough, I didn't know this. I learned something new, but copper is associated with Venus. And I was like, oh snap, this is for me because I'm 100% governed by Venus. I'm Taurus, Libra, Libra. So, 100% governed by Venus. There's no escaping her. And since copper is her metal, I'm governed. I decided to get a copper pendulum. Now, I didn't just want any copper pendulum. I wanted one that was somewhat unique looking, and I like the spiral design on this one. They say it's geometric for communication. I don't know about that, but it looks pretty freaking cool. And yeah, so anyway, I got it from this place, and I'll link the page to the pendulum itself if anyone's interested. But I got it from the Witch's Sage, which is a great metaphysical online shop if you guys are into that type of thing. So you could just go there. And let's see, where's the pendulum itself? Because it's fairly inexpensive. Like, there were some places trying to sell the same exact one for a crazy markup. And, I don't do that. I always look for a deal. So, and I think I got it on sale, but it's fairly inexpensive. So it's a really nice metaphysical shop. Oh, here we go. This is it. All right. Yeah, it's called the Copper Oracle Pendulum. There we go. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, well, yes, Paranormal Witch, and yes, Amanda. Amanda, yes, I can do that for you as well. And thank you for liking and subbing. I appreciate that. So, wait a second. Oh yeah, okay. Hello. Wait. I got it one at a time. Maeve, are you still here? I gotta get Maeve, and then Amanda will do you, and then oh yeah, okay. And hello, Adora Blue. You gotta join the queue. All right, Maeve. So we'll pull some cards for you real quick. People are showing up. This is freaking awesome. Did someone share the stream or something? What's happening here? All right, so Maeve, pulling cards for you. Is there any particular deck that you'd like? Tarot of Dreams, Rider White, the Llewellyn. Actually, I think the Llewellyn fits you a lot. The Rackham Tarot, or would you like an Oracle? Any deck. All right, let's do the Llewellyn, because we haven't done it in a bit. Oh, stretching out. All right. So this deck is associated with Raphael, not the Archangel Raphael, but my guide whose name is Raphael. Oh my god, this smells so good too. Ugh, still has that new card smell, even though it's well over a year old. All right. Knock that energy off. So this is for Maeve. Gonna pull 3 cards, and then Amanda, I will draw for you, and then where are you? Oh yeah, okay. We'll see what you are asking, and then Adora Blue will do something. And just me, do you do yes or no? Yes, I do yes or no questions. All right, so let me try this in order. Well, this is funny. Wasn't I supposed to get off like 40 minutes ago? Oh well. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this beautiful Sunday. I appreciate it. Hope everyone is doing good. And if you're not doing good, well, welcome here. We're going to help you do good. Because we all want everyone happy and smiling and doing backflips and all that good stuff. All right, thinking about going out of my comfort. It's okay. Don't worry, Rook. I'm tough. I got enough fat on me to survive the winter. All right, thinking about going out of my comfort zone, contribute to the community in a positive way. This is on my mind. All right, let's see what's happening here for Rook. Or Maeve, excuse me. Let's see. Ooh. Come on now. Be kind. Be nice. Don't be a prick. Where did my cat go? Oh, she's still sleeping on my black clothes. Well, I mean, you won't know until you try. All right, here we go. All right, Maeve, let's see what we got. Itchy nose. I hate that. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So I'm going to try to be a little bit quick for you, Maeve, since, you know, it's people like, I want a reading. So I'm going to try to be a little quick. But, yeah. It's definitely time to leave your comfort zone, and you're going to make progress. When you do that, actually, it's going to lead to good things. Go away. Thank you. We have the Fool. The Fool is doing something new. Starting. Can I, like, do something about the focus here? There we go. The Fool is doing something new. He's trying out new stuff. He's going for broke. It is leaving your comfort zone. It is experiencing something new and different and not being afraid of it, not backing down. And it's interesting because once you leave your comfort zone, you're going to find a new passion. And this takes us to the Lovers. You're going to find a passion. You're going to find, I'm not going to say you're going to find love, you know, not that, but you're going to find a passion and an energy, a refreshing energy that you haven't had, not for a minute anyway. This is awesome, Maeve. You need to leave your comfort zone. This is a energy, yeah, like you just said, it's needed energy. You need this. You find a new passion. You find a love. You have this spring energy. That's what it feels like. Spring energy coming into you. Spring energy. You know, and it's going to promote a new growth. That's what makes it even better. This is freaking awesome. And again, it is about leaving your comfort zone. So if you were in a place where you were stuck, like literally stuck, and you didn't feel like you were progressing the way you were supposed to progress, whether it's spiritually or mentally or whatever, well, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, you have a good one, Ireland. The 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles is coming into a new opening, coming into a new you, a new self, out of a maze where you were stuck in, where you probably couldn't find the direction that you needed to find. Now, you found it, you're about to blossom, you're having a second wind. Yeah, it is a blossoming, and it leads to good things. It leads to fortune of some sort. Now, I don't mean material fortune, but it's like being happier with yourself. It feels like you're smiling from within. Smiling from within. I think that's a good way of putting it. and you're guided. You're being guided. That's the other thing. This is you being guided. It's not just, you on your own. You're being guided to do something. And it's going to lead to good things. So you're on the right path. You're doing it the right way. Don't have any doubt. And yeah, it's a little scary, but you know what, man? Life is scary, but you still take that leap of faith. You're being driven, you're being guided, and it will lead you to good things, passion, an energy that you haven't had, a refreshing energy. So there we go, Maeve. All right. Let's see. Who did I say was next? Amanda, right? That's what I said, I think. Yes, Amanda. Okay, so Amanda, I actually had an old neighbor whose name was Amanda. Sorry, I have to sneeze and my nose is itchy, and I don't know why that happens. I don't know if that happens to anyone when they're trying to do stuff and then all of a sudden you get itchy and fidgety. Like, it's so annoying. And I'm trying to fight it, but it's kicking my butt. Anyway, I had an old neighbor. Her name was Amanda, and she was super cool. Really, really nice. That has nothing to do with anything except for your name reminds me of that person. It's not you. Don't worry. Unless... No, it's not you. All right. So, I don't know why I'm putting these up. I'm pulling the Bonnie now. So... You would you like a tarot reading, or would you like me to pull an oracle for you, Amanda? Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, okay. I'm just gonna like call you Ook or something. I like that, Ook. Anyway, you don't mind? Okay, let's pull an oracle for you. Something tells me an oracle will do you good. So, I need you, Amanda, to pick a number between... Yeah, we're going to use Oracle Shadows Light. Between 1 and 45. Pick a number between 1 and 45. And then, oh yeah, okay, you're up next. And then Adore Blue? Adore Blue? Adore Blue. Adore Blue. If you're still here. Adore Blue? Oh, I don't know why I keep saying that. So, but anyway, welcome. As you can tell, I'm a goofball. So hopefully that doesn't scare you off. Which, if it does, totally understandable. But I hope it doesn't, because, I have fun here and you'll have fun. We all have fun. We're having fun, fun, fun till the daddy took the T-bird away. I'm sorry. That's terrible. All right. This is for Amanda. Closing some stuff out. This is for Amanda Bevan. Well, that's debatable, Paranormal Witch, but thank you. This is for Amanda. We're going to go with number 5, whatever that may be. Itchy nose, go away. That would be nice. All right. Let's give it one more. Oop, that's the one. All right, Amanda, let's see what pops up for you. I'm curious. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, you got one of my favorite deities. I mean, although she's also a very terrifying deity, but she is one of my favorites, and she looks really, really gorgeous in this deck. I am Kali. Yes, you got Kali. The goddess of death and rebirth. and sometimes destruction. Sometimes, really, Shiva's destruction, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So very, very beautiful card. I love this card. Like, it's just, she's gorgeous. Okay, let's see what it says about Kali, number 13. Even more interesting, because I think 13 in a tarot deck is death, and death is about rebirth. All right. So for oracles, I always read from the book since the meanings never really change, but you know, everyone's different. I'm happy you agree, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea's my cat, so you'll see me looking up at her from time to time. All right, here we go. And forgive my terrible reading skills in advance. Kali is the blue-skinned Hindu goddess of birth, death, and rebirth. Here she represents the destruction phase of this natural cycle, and it is her role to clear away all that is no longer needed. She is often depicted dancing with swords, and she is said to cut off the head of those who do not heed the necessity of moving through these natural cycles. Her necklace of severed heads represents the end of slavery to the overthinking, overanalytical self who gets stuck when all that is needed is action. This goddess is very strong, very powerful, and in many ways extremely protective, though her fierce nature can often frighten timid souls who fear decisive actions. She is a mother goddess. She helps with issues to do with brothers and sisters, teachers and parents, and will help you with painful transitions. Once received in a message, Kali energy is already activated. Let go and allow her to assist you in releasing all that is no longer needed and in taking powerful action to change your life. So that is the about. Very interesting. I know where this is going, and this is Kali speaking. I am the dancer who moves through the fire, who wields my sword and severs the cords of energy that entangle you, and who is not afraid of the death that needs to happen. Every act of destruction is an act of creation, and this is no act of pointless destruction and brutality. I am clearing all that is leeching off your energy, draining your strength, and abrading those relationships that cannot do anything but keep you stuck. Whether you realize it or not, you called on me, and I have come to clear the path to destroy that which you have longed to let go of. Something's time has come, and it will be born again, as nothing ever truly dies. It only changes. And that time has come. I am pure fire energy and the Great Mother, and as I dance, the death you face brings you new life. And this is the message. Working with Kali is extremely powerful, but it is work why did that switch there? Sorry. But it is work we all do and all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of fire or the dancing mother goddess who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace, and know that this death is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime born of fire? So very interesting with Kali here. She is a very powerful goddess, and what I'm getting from this is, Amanda, you have lessons you need to learn, and they are tough lessons. And they're probably going to leave some scars, but wounds, I should say, not scars. But wounds heal. Wounds heal. Do not be afraid of challenges. It's kind of like what I said to Ireland earlier on. If there are challenges, face them head on. Don't be afraid of them. Go forth with anything and realize you're doing it the right way. You're doing it the way you're supposed to, and show off a little bit. Like if you're someone who's a bit timid and passive, show off. Say, hey, look what I did. Don't be afraid to relish in your accomplishments. It's nothing wrong with that, because I believe you've probably accomplished a lot. You've probably been through mess. Celebrate it. Celebrate yourself. Go ahead and do a dance, and yes, do a freaking backflip. Maybe not a backflip, but do a dance. Celebrate yourself. Give yourself love, and realize the challenges that you have passed and the ones that you are about to face. Face it head on without fear. Don't back down. So there we go. That's Madam Kali. Tori, I'll get to you in a second. I actually don't know if I'll be able to answer that, but I'll get to you in a second. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that was the next person. Was that it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good Lord. I'm sorry. I'm getting caught off guard and everything. Yes. Kali is blue, or at least she's depicted as blue. It's just missing me. Will they reach out? Okay, so we'll use the pendulum for this one. And I have to sneeze. Okay, so, oh yeah, okay, that's what it was. Not okay, yeah, okay, Melvin. All right, so this is for, oh yeah, okay. First, thank you for opening up communication. What would you like to be? Yes. Oh, that's different. And what would you like to be? No. All right, thank you. Boy, you're shy, aren't you? You're like a very light presence. Yeah. You're very shy. I'm going to say you are young as well. Not really. Not too young. It's one of those in betweens. I'm not old. I'm not young. I am what I am, essentially. Okay. All right. Okay. So is Jesse missing me? Will they reach out? Is Jesse missing? Oh yeah, okay. And will they reach out? Yes, they will reach out. No, they will not reach out. And okay, excuse me. Let's reset, because I need to split this. Let's reset. All right, thank you. First, is Jesse missing? Oh yeah, okay. Yes, they are. No, they're not. Okay, so yes, Jesse is missing you. And will they reach out? Yes, they will. No, they will not. You're saying yes. To confirm, can you go left to right, please? Just to confirm. Yeah, okay. So, according to the pendulum, oh yeah, okay, it's saying that yes, Jesse's missing you, and yes, they will reach out. Now, the thing that probably popped in your head next is when. Well, I can't answer when, but they will definitely reach out, and yeah, they are missing you. So there you go. Who else was there? Was it someone else? Adora Blue, and wasn't there a just somebody? They might have left, which is understandable if so, because I know I can take forever with these things. And Tori, I know you're here, Tori. Don't worry, we'll get to you in a second. I'm just trying to see if the other people who were here before you are still here. And again, I thank you guys for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying. That's the other thing. I do want you to enjoy the streams and stuff like that. Adorably. Okay. So, oh yes, and I have to. Paranormal Witch is there as well. All right. So, I think what I'll do is Adora Blue, and then Tori, and then Paranormal Witch. Is that okay? Would that work? All right. So yes or no question. So wait, first, thank you for communicating with us to whomever was communicating with us last, and I asked that you depart, and I asked that we get the answers that Adora Blue needs, please. And what would you like to be? Yes. And what would you like to be? No. So this is a different energy, and you're going in reverse here. Okay. All right, so it's a very simple question. Does Karen still see Adora Blue as Bella? Yes or no? Well, we're getting a yes for some reason. I don't know what it's pertaining to, but they're saying yes. To confirm it's a yes, can you stop moving the pendulum, please? Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so that is a yes to your question, Adora Blue. I like that name, by the way, Adora Blue. Like it reminds me of Adorable, but just with the blue. Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. All right, Tori, you are up. And what, the pendulum itself? Here, I'll link it, so if you're interested in buying it, you can purchase it. So I linked it earlier. I'll link it again. That's no big deal. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. All right, that's where you can get this pendulum. Or they have other ones on there as well. This one might not, it might not fit you. You might want something else. All right, you want to ask the cards who you are. Huh. Tori, I don't know if I can answer that for you. But we'll draw some cards and we will see, but I don't know if I can answer that one exactly, because finding out who you are, I'm assuming you mean from a past life. For that you probably want to speak to someone who specializes in that type of thing, and they can pick up on the energy and whatnot. Oh, all right, that can work. that I can do. That one I will gladly do. But yeah, so for figuring out who you are, and then for that too, it takes a lot of inner working as well, because who we are today won't be who we are tomorrow. I'm not trying to sound like a guru or something like that, because I'm most certainly not. But let's see. What deck would you like? You can choose the Llewellyn, the Tarot of Dreams, the Thoth, the Rackham, or the Druid Craft. You get to pick your poison. What's your point? What you selling? Thank you. I'm sorry. Resident Evil's in my head again. Where did I put that pendulum? Oh, here it is. Tarot of Dreams? All right, you got it. All right, so this is the newest deck that I have. I don't purchase decks very often. When I do, it has to be a specific deck. So I absolutely love this deck. I really like the art on it. So, all right. Oh no, you don't have to buy me anything, Paranormal Witch. We're all good. And get ready, because you're up next. And then I think we will call it. Boy, this was just supposed to be a fun Sunday chat. I didn't think I would be drawing cards like this, but yeah, it's okay. I need the practice anyway. And I'm happy people are taking to the pendulum. This is freaking awesome. I guess it was a good buy. All right. So this is for Tori. What should they know about themselves? What should Tori know about themselves? What should Tori know about themselves? Oh yeah, man, totally. I mean, I like tools, so I think that's an excellent tool. I would say, but you already know this, but I would say make sure you're nice and grounded when using it, and I literally mean your feet on the ground. All right. What should Tori know about themselves? Let's give it one more mix and we'll draw. Actually, we're going to give it another mix. And if my nose would stop itching, good Lord. That must be a nervous tick I have. There we go. That's the one. Okay. All right, Tori. Let's see what we got. A 6 of Wands. What's at the bottom? 8 of Swords. Oh dear. Okay. I might actually have to look in the book a little bit. It's very interesting. No major arcanas. That's weird. I don't think any major arcanas came out from this deck today. But anyway, At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. And as you can see, the swords are trying to pierce this bubble that this woman is in. And she's panicky and freaky and all of that. And it's almost like, hey, face your fears, man. You shield yourself. You might have, for yourself, you might have too much of your guard up. You might be a very guarded person. And maybe you don't need to be, maybe you have to be, I don't know. But the guard is up. And in certain situations, we all need to have our guard up, which is understandable, but very guarded. And you have to learn to let it down from time to time. You don't need to have it up all the time. All right, let's go to the top here. So 6 of Wands. And this is a victory, a champion posing. And wands are fire, desire, passion. And it's almost pride, like I want to win. I want to be number one. I want to be better than what I was. So you might have some competitiveness in you. There is it's victory. You know, I want this victory. I want to understand. I want to be number one. I want to go places. So there's ambition, I want to say. You know, sometimes people aren't ambitious. They're just okay with the status quo and they won't push themselves for more, which is all right. Not everyone wants more, but there's ambition here and creativity as well, I would say. You should push yourself, not to the edge of a cliff where you go insane and bonkers trying to succeed with something, but push yourself to better yourself. You need to do that. Have a clear vision, a clear sight, a clear goal in mind, and push yourself. Shoot for it. Then 7 of Cups, choices. So might have someone who's a little indecisive. Learn how to make decisions. But now this is weird because it's always something contradicting with this stuff. Learn how to make decisions, but be careful of the choices you make, because not everything you see is golden. As you can see, they're in this cups. You know, there's some with candy and Christmas, but oh look, a snake and bugs. You know, so you have to be smart about the decisions you make. You need to be decisive, but you have to be smart decisive. Don't let anyone try and rush you or push you into anything, which your guard is up anyway, so it's going to be hard for them to do that. But at the same time, maybe you need to lower your guard so you don't miss out on some of the goods that come with it. You know, there are keys to success here, and angel wings and candy and jewel. Is that candy or is it jewels? The heck is? Oh, it's jewels, not candy. That tells you where my mind is. Thinking it's candy. Sorry for the glare. You need to be smart with your decisions and lower your guard so you can make those decisions. You kind of need to leave your comfort zone. You need to push yourself. You need to be more goal oriented. That will help you a lot if you're not already goal oriented, and push for those goals. Do not be afraid of that, but definitely lower your guard. It's okay. You know, you're not going to get hurt. You know, I don't know if you've been hurt in the past or not, but you're gonna have to lower your guard. Too guarded. 6 of Cups. So normally this is a nostalgia card, meaning that an old friend shows up or something like that. But in this case, I wonder if you like looking back on happier times and if you would like to recreate those happier times. This is saying, I wanted to say, this is looking back on the past at happier times and what you can do to improve yourself to have better times. Better times ahead, Look into yourself so you can have better times. What can you do to have better times? Because this is nostalgia. Oh, okay, you were hurt in the past? Yeah. Well, then we can look at it this way. If you were hurt in the past, you now know what to avoid so you won't get hurt in the present or the future. You can change your approach. You can change how things happen, how you handle them. We learn from the past so we can live in the present, and then we can dictate our future. Finally, Two of Coins, aka Pentacles. This is about balance. This is a reoccurring word in the occult, balance. But this is about balance and going forward and not having to worry. Like, this is literally being carefree. It's like, I don't care. I'm doing my thing. You need to do something that is so out of left field for you to not only show that you can do it, but to give you that confidence. You need more confidence in yourself. And when you get that confidence, things start to balance out. It's almost like skydiving. They say when you skydive, you'll have no fear of anything because you're so confident. I mean, you jumped out of a freaking plane. You gotta have confidence for that, even when you're scared. But you will get your balance, but you have to earn it. You need to leave your comfort zone and do something different and walk forth. You're going to have opportunity to do that. Take that opportunity. When it comes up, take it. So there you go, Tori. Itchy eye now. Oh my God, it moved from my nose to my eye. All right, Paranormal Witch, batter up. And I think you'll be the last person. And for you, you wanted the Pendulum. And that's a very loud car outside. Sorry about that. Where did I put the box to this? Oh, dear Lord, I'm going crazy. Thank you. Where did I put this thing? Oh, it's right here. Well, it's time for you to remember what gave you your strength to where you weren't afraid. That could be the nostalgia. All right. Last one for today. Wow, 3-hour stream. This wasn't planned. Okay. All right, Paranormal Witch, you ready? Yeah, you are. You already said what you wanted to say. Am I heading in the right direction to get a job? Or am I getting nowhere? Okay, so this is for Paranormal Witch. And again, thank you for communication. And what would you like to be? Yes? Ooh, different energy. No problem, Tori. This is a very different energy to the point where I don't know if it's shy or what, but this is something very, very different. What would you like to be? No? Okay. So you're a very shy energy. Yes. which is okay. I understand being shy. But this is for Paranormal Witch. Will you answer some questions for her? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Is Paranormal Witch heading in the right direction to get a job? Yes, she is. No, she is not. And can you come through a little stronger, please? Is she getting anywhere with what she's doing it the way she's doing it? Yes, she is. No, she is not. She needs to be doing something different, is what you're saying. All right, so Paranormal Witch is saying, like, no, you are not heading in the right direction. And you're not getting to the places you need to be. You're not getting anywhere, apparently. You need to switch it up and do something a little different. Yes. Can you tell us what she needs to switch? Does it involve the GED? Ooh, wow, it's getting stronger with this yes. She needs to focus on that? No, not focus on it. No. But it involves the GED. All right, you're giving me a riddle here. Not focus on it, but obtain it. Yes, obtain it. Okay. You're worried about stress, aren't you? Okay, so just switched over to a different energy. Yes, worried about stress. That's why you don't want it to be the focus. Yes, you want it to be the focus. No, you don't want it. Yes, it's because of stress. No, it's because of something else. Oh, hello, Aigun. I think I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, so Paranormal Witch, it's the stress they're worried about, which is why it's like, we want you to focus on it, but not focus on it. You're stressing yourself out too much. And I think that's what it means by you're going in the wrong direction. You're putting too much stress on yourself. No, I do not know Geometry Dash. What is that? I am curious. What is that actually? You are putting too much stress on yourself, Paranormal Witch. What does she need to change something? She needs exercise, doesn't she? Yeah. She needs to exert that extra energy. Yeah, I'm familiar with Roblox. Yeah, you need to exert your stress and energy. You have too much built up in you to where it's just going to harm you. You need to get it out somehow. So whether it's through exercise, yoga, whatever, punching something, get it out. Yep, I know Five Nights at Freddy's. All right. Thank you for the communication. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, hello, Owen. We are just about to end and wrap up. Excuse me. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the communication. Holy cow. Nope, don't know that one. You do understand this is not a gaming channel, right? I mean, you're welcome here either way, but you know. Thank you for the communication. Holy cow. Boy, this was a stream, wasn't it? I was not expecting to do this. I wasn't expecting the generosity of you guys. Wow. Got me freaking teary-eyed and mess. Like legit had to fight tears. Man. Oh well, I'm happy. It would suck if it weren't so great listening to me, wouldn't it? Oh man, that would be terrible. It would be like nails on a chalkboard. Why would you torture yourself that way? Like, oh my gosh, why do I listen to him? His voice, it's irritating. So, but thank you all for joining. Like, seriously, this was probably the one of the busiest streams with chat and everything, and my itchy nose, darn it, that I've ever had. Like, wow. And I picked up several new subscribers, which is insane. So thank you so much. Like, I words cannot express how happy I am right now, and just humbled, really. And thank you. Like, seriously, thank you all. So I guess I should probably tell you what was supposed to go down, huh? There should be a couple of reviews coming up. I keep saying that and I don't put them up, but there should be a couple of reviews coming up this week. Bonnie's monthly tarot should be happening this week. When I get a firm date and time, I will post it, but you know Bonnie, she's always going to be late, so just take 30 minutes, 40 minutes probably. I am trying to put together a Yapping at Midnight with Bonnie and Anima. That could be interesting since it's no filters. Oh dear. And on the 18th, I am trying to put together a ladies' night for Unexplained Possibilities. So if you're not familiar with ladies' night, basically Niema takes over and it's her and 2 or 3 other women chatting about things in the paranormal, life, whatever, and I take a back seat, so it's Melvin's rest day essentially. But thank you guys again for coming out and hanging out and everything. Appreciate it. Like, man, I will never forget this was awesome. So thank you all again, and everyone take care, be safe, and I'll see you when I see you.